Guys, I got a problem. My collection room is now just getting way beyond this room. It's outgrown it, I think. I just have stuff everywhere. I don't think there's a part of this room that I can use. I've got artwork that needs going up on the walls. Hopefully by now you've seen my husband's recent videos of building and setting up his new collection room. Well, he's transferred everything from the house into the new room, which means we have a spare room in the house, which hopefully I can now have. However, if you have also seen that video, you would have seen the awful state he left the room in. There are holes everywhere, scratches on the walls, and chunks of plasterboard chipped out the wall. So before we get any way into setting this room up for my collection, we need to get this room decorated. And here it is, all refreshed. He's worked his magic. Look at that. It is as if nothing's ever happened. Fabulous. White walls just everywhere. So now that the room has been refreshed, I've got some flat pack furniture that needs building. You know what that calls for? 80s montage. I think they are looking great. So these are the IKEA cabinets. They're the Besta units. A little bit annoyed because the doors don't quite fit properly and the quality has definitely gone down with IKEA furniture. But these cabinets are great. So they've got enough space on top of them for the big pieces of Lego. So maybe Rivendell could go up there, the T-Rex Lego. I've got a single corner unit here. I'm wondering if I could get away with doing another one in here. Remember, we need this to also be a study. It's not just a collection room, it's also going to be a study. But we've also got a little bit of space there, so maybe something could go in there as well, or maybe here. I'm going to have artwork, I think, going up here. The heating cupboard is behind this wall, so I don't really want to be putting holes in that wall. But yeah, I think it's getting there. I think it's already starting to take shape. So I'll clean them up before I start filling them. But yeah, it means I could start filling them already. Woohoo! So here we go. So you can see the room is complete. All the furniture and appliances are in. So we have the aircon up there so we can keep things at a nice temperature. We have a little stationery corner, so that's going to have the printer and things on and the stationery drawers. This is on wheels, so we can just move it out of the way, no problem. We've got the cabinets going around. I'm going to put my Lego on top of those. I'm going to have Barad-dûr, I think, on there, and then we'll have the other Lego going around. Then Martyn's put the TV up for me, thank goodness I didn't have to do that. For when I want to watch TV away from Martyn, he's watching a zombie show, I can put something else on. And then we've got cabinets down there for stationery and gifty things like that, and some books. I've got my bookcase in. And then I've left this wall blank on purpose so I could put some artwork on there. We will have a sofa in there at some point, I just don't know when. So now comes the fun part, filling it up with all my stuff. everything's in place, I'll take you through and show you what we've got. So starting in this corner here, sorry for the glare, it's the case. We've got the Barad-dûr Tower from Lord of the Rings. Yes, it is annoying me how the eye is pointing down. It moved when we were moving it in, so I will be moving that definitely. But yeah, I love that it just fills that space pretty well. Then continuing on along the top, I've got my Jessica Rabbit statues, which I'll come back to in a minute. Again, sorry for the glare, they're in cases. We've got Jaws, Lego up here, and then we've got Rivendell gleaming up there. It is a gorgeous piece. I just love the colours in this one and how intricately they've managed to do the building. I've got my Bricklink adventure in Transylvania, which I will be getting a case for because I cannot imagine dusting all this intricate pieces. I love it so much. So yeah, and then coming down here, if we continue with Lego, we've got the Triceratops skeleton to go with my T-Rex skeleton, which I just absolutely adore. I do love him. And the minifigs that you get with it. And then squeezed back here, we've got my Jurassic Park Funkos. I really like how that T-Rex looks down there. That looks awesome. Starting with cabinets. So I have my Jessica Rabbit statues up there, and then directly underneath her we have the animates and flexies. So I had to put these up all on risers so that I could see them all, because it was really frustrating me that I couldn't see everything. So putting them on the risers just meant I can see them all a bit more. And then, as you can see, one of the lights isn't working underneath the shelf. So I've been going back and forth with the company, and I've done everything they've told me to do to try and fix it, and it's still not working. So they're going to send out another shelf with the lights in. So I'm going to have to take all this out at some point and redo it. These are the modern Super 7 pieces. I really like the card backs on these. I really like them. I really like the sculpt as well on Eddie, and I think I prefer the look of Judge Doom as well compared to his look up here. Just, I don't know, just it looks a bit odd. And then coming down again, we've got the Super 7 Acme San Diego Comic Con exclusive figures. I've got a couple of Christmas ornaments from G-Force. Thank you so much. They're really cool, these little vintage Christmas ornaments. I got this ribbon print and pin from Georgie. Thank you so much. And then we have the laser discs and the giant super flexi at the back. And then on the bottom shelf, I know it's a bit random, but we've got my dinosaur figures at the back. Again, their card backs are so huge, I didn't know how to display them, so I've done it like this for now. But if anyone has a better way of doing it, let me know, because, I don't know, it just looks a bit awkward, I think. But I think that's the best I could do for now, to fit them all in so you can see them all. So on to the second cabinet, I've got my Muppets section. So I've got my Lego minifigs for the Muppets, and then I've got my Muppets Noir, which I just love those artworks, they are really cool. And then coming down, we've got the Muppet Christmas Carol advent calendar. That's the box that they came in, which I just really love that artwork. And then we have all the figures, the plushies that came in that. And then we have my Star Wars section. So I've got all my Cosby Series 1 and 2 Ewoks. I've got Minch Hot Toy. I've got a fig pin of Hondo and Naka in the back there, and then there's Pelps peeking out in the back there as well. And then down here we have sort of a bit of a random mishmash. I've got some Gremlins, but I need to put some risers in here I think. We've got some Gremlins, got my little Grievous collection back here, and my little droid collection there. I don't know if I'm going to keep these ones down here. It looks a little bit too random for me. I don't know whether to put them back upstairs on the shelves where you can kind of see them individually rather than as a collection. I think it looks a bit too random as a collection. Then coming to the corner cabinet, you know what, I might show these without the door. so you can take them in. Look at how beautiful these are. Aren't they absolutely stunning? I love them so much. But the bear alone took an hour and a half to heat the joints with a hairdryer, enough so that I could pose him. Altogether it took 4 hours to pose them all. But I think it's been worth it. I mean, look at that. He is so awesome. I just love the detail in him. I love his robes, the scythe, and it is this vibrant, you know, it really pops. So I was going to put backgrounds behind them to try and sort of set them in some sort of scene. I think they might look more dramatic actually with the black background. They really stand out, don't they, compared to the Muppets and the Ewoks. Perhaps not the best things to have next to each other. On to the next cabinet. We've then got the models that I make, my little miniatures from the miniature kits. I love them. I think they look great. I don't think they look great in the cabinet. I don't particularly mind the ship. I think the Seahorse Bark is what it's called. Looks pretty cool in here because it fills the space. But do you see how much space is sort of like here? There's just so much space that I just feel like is being wasted by not by these models because they're not high enough. And again here, I just feel like there's lots of space, and I don't really want to put them on risers, I don't think, because because then there's not enough space in front of them to then put another model. So I don't think even putting a riser in would really help, especially down here. Look at all that space that's wasted above them. I mean, I wondered if I could put, with the smaller ones, I could put a little floating shelf in maybe, but then we wouldn't be tall enough to put something underneath. So I think I'm just going to keep these in here for now, and I'm going to take these back upstairs, I think, and they can go back in the display cabinet upstairs. So there you have it, that's everything. I think I've also realised as well with the models in that last cabinet that I think it also looks a little bit weird having the models next to toys. I think because I've already run out of space. I mean, how have I already run out of space in here? So in order to create space for more of these collections, like the Mythic Legions and such, I think I am going to have to move the models upstairs and just have down here purely as toys. I think that might look better. And then I've got my Monster High and my models then all in one place. So what do you think? Let me know. Please tell me if there's any way I can display anything better. It's been really fun curating it all. Actually almost more fun than buying it. So now I wonder if that's a new side to collecting. You collect in order to curate. It's interesting, isn't it? The psychology behind collecting and why we do it. We all have our different reasons. I can't stop looking at these. Yeah, I've got some more on pre-order, so I do have some more coming. I have also been looking at little diorama pieces, like little ruins to put behind them and such. So thanks guys. This is it for part 1. Part 2 will be dealing with whatever mess is upstairs. Catch you later.